Okay, if you are at home, find the multiplication time test that looks like this. It starts with a 3 times a 9 and an 8 times a 3 and a 3 times a 4. I'm not going to have the timer up here because I didn't want to split the math into more than one thing. What I would like you to do next is find page number 231. Page 231 has has the definitions for words, and it's got a word bank up at the top. Try putting those in the correct spot. Pause it now and do that. Then come back, and we're going to go over what the correct answers should be. So, girls, you need to head back to your seats. And if you don't have one, fill it in as we go. All right? Okay, if you're going to give me an answer for these, I'd like you to kind of help explain to me why you chose that as your answer. All right? So, number 1 says, an arrangement of objects into rows of equal length and columns of equal length. Somebody tell me what they put. What did you put for number 1? What did you put? Okay, so you put array. Who also agrees that it's an array? All right. Can somebody first of all explain to me why did they do that? Where they put a, and then in parentheses they put an n. Why did they do that? Fletcher?
Because I don't know.
Okay. Brody?
Why that is the second one?
Does anybody know? Do you know?
Because they're trying to give you a little thing.
They're trying to what?
They're like A, but because the word starts with an A.
Okay.
Because it's a vowel.
Mm-hmm.
And they want it to give you a little help.
Well, but they didn't actually give you any help. Because they said it's either A or N. They're actually not giving you help when they do that. Because if you knew that this was definitely, the length is N, you would know the next one starts with a vowel. But they're saying it's either A or N, and that's what it means when it does that with a word. Okay? Can somebody tell me what in number 1 makes array the right answer? What are some key words that you use to help you know, hey, they're talking about an array? What are some key words? Brody?
One word is rows.
Okay. What's another one that's like it?
Columns.
Yeah, rows and columns. When we talk about rows and columns, we're talking about making something like this, right? That is an array. Anytime you make a rectangle or a square out of the objects and you can show a multiplication problem with it, that's called an array. It could be done like this too, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Where I do a square like that, and I break it up like that. That's also an array. All right? So an array is what we have there. Go ahead real quick. All right. Somebody tell me what the answer is for the next one. The answer to a multiplication problem is the, what is it? Product. That one, there's not a whole lot that you needed for clues. It's an answer to a multiplication problem. Who remembers the name to the answer of an addition problem? That's the sum. Who remembers the name to the answer of a subtraction problem?
Difference.
The difference. Does anybody know the name to the answer of a division problem? It's a weird word. Do you know?
Product.
Not a product. That's for multiplication. Do you know?
The unknown.
No. But it would be an unknown, but it's got an actual name when you do know it. The word is the quotient. We'll learn that in a while when we do division. Right now, just know the answer to multiplication, the product. Blank is the operation of two numbers that can be thought of as repeated addition. I'm gonna give you a hint. The key word there is the word operation. In math, there are 4 operations. There's this one, there's this one, there's that one, and there's that one. The operation that can be thought of as a repeated addition is this one, right? What do you call that operation? What is that? Go ahead. Multiplication. So that's what it should be for number 3. Alright? If you're getting any of these wrong, make sure you fix them. Okay, number 4. A number multiplied by another number is a, what'd you put, Calvin? Factor. Because the numbers that you're multiplying are the factors. So a number, so I'm going to put just a number down, multiplied by another number, well, what do I call that number? Well, it's a factor. Okay? A number multiplied by another number, that would give me a factor. Okay? All right. Number 5. You can put equal groups together to, Colton, what'd you get? Multiply. When I put equal groups together, I'm really just multiplying. It's kind of like when you count by 3s or 5s. You're putting equal groups, and you just keep putting them together. Okay? 5, 10, 15, 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay? All right, look at the next one. The blank says the order in which numbers are multiplied does not change the product. What's that one going to be?
Multiplication symbol?
No. What do you think, Olivia?
It's the commutative property.
Yes, number 6 should be commutative property. All right, that's number 6. Make sure you get the right answers in if you don't have the right things, because this will be helpful for what you're going to do today. All right, number 7. A blank uses branches to show all possible combinations.
A tree diagram.
Tree diagram, what's the key word there?
Branch.
Yeah, the word branches is your key word, isn't it? So that's a tree diagram. All right. Ooh, a quick question. Were there exactly 9 words in the word bank? I didn't look. Zoe, how many were there?
10.
Oh, so what's going to be true when we're done, Zoe?
There's going to be one more left.
Yeah, you're going to have one more left in your word bank. I don't have it showing up here, but you should have one left. Number 8. When you make a blank of items, you make a new set that has one item from each group. This one's probably the trickiest one because of how they worded it. When you make a blank of items, you make a new set that has one item from each group. What'd you put, Colton?
Combination.
Combination. You said, yeah, that's right. Okay, that is basically what a combination is. Okay? Number 9. When you have a blank, you have the same number of objects in each group. What do you think? When you have, what would that one be? Lily?
9.
Oh, go ahead. Jordan?
Equal groups.
Equal groups. That one's almost too easy, but it could be hard. Because look what it says for the definition. You have the same number of objects. That's what equal means, doesn't it?
Yes.
The same number. So, equal groups. What was the word you did not use? What word did we not use? Fletcher?
Multiplication sentence.
Okay, we didn't use multiplication sentence, did we? Okay? All right. For tomorrow, here's what I'd like you to do. This is the study guide for the definitions portion of your test you're going to take on Thursday. All right? So do this. Tomorrow we'll just quickly check it over so you have the right answers in. Remember, on the test, I'm going to mix things up. Okay? But you basically have to put the letter over in the blank. Use this that we just did to help you. Right? Okay? To make sure you're getting the right things in. Okay? When you get it, you have a little time right now to work on this. Now you can see the other one in your book if I'm asking questions. You have a little time before recess to work on this. And then tomorrow we'll just check it over to make sure you got the right things everywhere where you needed them. By the way, the wording might not be exactly the same on the two things, what we did today and what you're going to do for tomorrow, but look for what seems about the same, okay? Especially those key words. Go ahead. All right, you guys can do it too.